I could hide it to where I would sneak drugs. I couldn't go without probably like 30 minutes to an hour without cocaine, and I'd bring it on airplanes.
Demi Lovato opened up to us like she never had before about not only her drug addiction, but also her eating disorder and how she used to cut herself. Sean, thankfully you found a whole new Demi.
Billy, she has been so candid in the past. Not only is she now completely healthy, but the 22-year-old is putting her past where it belongs and fully focused on a brighter future.
I want my story now and my who I am as an artist not to reflect on my past. You know, I don't want to ever talk about my past.
I really don't care.
I know that I'm going to have a long career. I'm going to keep it steady. Slow and steady wins the race. You know what I mean? And so everything I do, I make sure that I stand for it, and I carry that into my shows.
That goes for projects outside of singing, too. I sat down with Demi at a photo shoot for the Tampax and Always Radiant collection.
Hey, tell me about the collaboration.
I love to be a part of anything that stands for women empowerment, and here we are trying to empower women to feel confident and beautiful and feel radiant, and whatever it is that they're wearing, whatever it is they're doing in their day-to-day life.
And while some female celebrities shy away from being a role model, Demi has learned to embrace it.
Denying it only made me resent the fact that people were putting like boundaries on me of things I can and cannot do, and I think that's why a lot of people shy from it, rightfully so. People sometimes just want to live their lives. At that moment, I knew I was doing a lot of things that weren't right and weren't role model-like until the day that I saw everything in the bigger picture. If you live your whole career just singing and just taking pictures and just living in front of everyone, if you don't use your voice for good, it's actually a very vain career.
While Demi is eager to share her experiences, she's learned about sharing too much. In an interview she and her mom did with Kit last year, Demi was very frank in discussing the depths of her drug use, eating disorder, and cutting.
I think the first time that I self-harmed was when I was like 11 or 12.
Was there ever a point where you said, oh, I shouldn't have revealed that?
There have been moments where I've spilled too much about my career, spilled too much about my personal life in certain interviews, and I look back and I'm like, gosh, I wish I didn't say that. But it is what it is. Everything happens for a reason. I have a mouth that speaks before I can think. So it's out there, and the more that's out there, the less people are gonna have on me. You know what I mean?
No surprise then that she is tight-lipped when it comes to boyfriend Wilmer Valderrama, although she did post this photo of them dressed adorably for Halloween as Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz.
He loves Desi Arnaz, and well, he didn't have to put together much of a costume for so
he had no work. He had no work to do on this.
No work. He clean shaved, and that was about it.
So back together and an inspiration, right? I see the big smile on your face, Mike. Yes,
It says a lot.
That says a lot. Okay.